Hi, so the paper I chose for my presentation is Advancement of Information Integration. The actual title of the paper is The New Challenges of Information Integration by Laura M. Haas and I. Soffer. The reason why I chose this topic was because I was very much interested in knowing how information is integrated, and also I'm inclined to know more about large-scale systems. So information integration is one of the key things when it comes to large-scale software engineering. So, um, the challenges. So the challenges which the paper talks about for integrating data is getting the information from different data sources and also getting clean, consistent, and accurate data. Um, we know that that's one of the biggest problems because most of the data that's usually there in multiple data sources is either inconsistent, it's got errors, and sometimes it's just got null fields. So getting information from these data sources is always a big problem. Also, for example, if a user wants to get data very quickly, and also he would want only a one particular detail from multiple data sources, it is also going to be a problem and usually takes a lot of time. So the paper discusses ways in which one can efficiently integrate data using the techniques that's available, and also the techniques that can be incorporated for making this possible. So some of the solutions which the paper talks about is using metadata, that is the data about the data that can be used along with data maintained by web users in order to access information from different multiple web data sources, especially when they have multiple changing schemas, which is always changing when it comes to the databases in the web. Also, the concept of analytics can be used. Analytics is nothing but, for example, a speech can be turned into text and annotated with keywords or concepts for indexing. This kind of analysis can be used for a particular application's need, and after this analysis is done, integration can be done following it. So also, after integration, the collected data can further be analyzed, and analytics can be run through for further integration. So it's something that one can possibly be doing in the case of a large scale system. Also, there's a concept of data federation. Data federation is virtual integration, that is data brought through from different data sources whenever a user needs it, and it is unlike data warehouse, which is built ahead of time and takes a lot of time, like months to be precise. Data federation usually just takes a couple of days, and it brings the data pretty quickly. So this is one of the things that one can use to substitute data warehousing. Also, one can start leveraging new platforms, that is to incorporate complex analytics that can be used, like for example social graph analysis, which is pretty complicated and needs a new architecture altogether. Amazon uses a platform like that. It's called EC2, that is Elastic Compute Cloud, which use cloud computing along with um, Hadoop, and so basically right now people are trying to substitute SQL with Hibernate functionality in order to get data pretty quickly. Also, this permits parallelism across low-cost processors. The other thing that one needs to do is to make sure that they have good visualization of data. That is, the user needs to get only what he or she wants. For example, in the picture above, so the data is just showing about the amount of people who use internet from their mobile devices and not their computer. Provenance of data is another one thing that can be used, which talks about the kind of data sources that were used for integrating data and how that integration happened. So if these techniques are used properly, the data integration problems may be solved according to the paper. So what are the future research options? Well, one can still work on visualization data and integration process, and also about the problems when we are trying to integrate it, and a requirement to get more value from these projects. And here are my references. Thank you.